Men don't listen.
Once you're starting, that is how we're going to continue. Don't generalize this.
Say
God, my own must listen. That's what you should be saying. So don't be settling for people that don't listen. There are those that listen out there. Hi guys, Clinton Ogaoflondon here, and I'm here with
Whitney.
And this is Puffpuffandteapodcast. Yes, guys, your favorite podcast is back again for another week of hot conversations with the side of Puff Puff. So grab that tea, grab that Puff Puff, do the needful so you can get comfortable, so we can get into this conversation and all have a good time. Because that's all we do over here. Have a swell time, if I do say so myself, you know what I mean? So,
when was the last time you heard someone say swell?
Well, that's from the Ogaoflondon. I just do things on my own time, my own vibe.
Dude, I literally just thought of like an old movie like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and then he said that.
He's giving me Julie Roberts. Is that her name? The woman that is in the Princess Diaries. I feel like that's how she speaks.
Is it really Julie Roberts?
What's her name?
Oh, it's Julie Andrews. Maybe I'm confused.
Is it Julie Andrews? Let's confirm.
Yeah, let me confirm.
Let's confirm. What legend she is. And she's also the voice of a popular... Yeah, Bridgerton. I'm like, oh my God, this woman stays working, you know. She stays working.
Is she meant to retire because you're
like, you know, I remember her being mature when I was young. So I can imagine my mum is working. And I love it for her, man. You know, keep active. Keep yourself busy. So I love it for her. But that aside, that's the segue. How are you feeling today? What's up?
Yeah, Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews. Okay, point of correction.
Yeah, I'll go right.
Well done. No, it actually did sound wrong in my mouth. I was like,
I know, I was about to say, I think you're mixing, what's it called? Julia Roberts.
Yeah, I thought so as well. But
Julia.
Like, oh, well, I've said it now, so there's no going back.
Yeah.
It's out there in the world.
And plus, you know, it could get worse. I don't think anything can get worse than
Bad
Bunny and Benny Blanco.
Jake. You what?
I don't think anything can get worse than Benny Blanco and Bad Bunny.
What are you on about?
When you mix them up.
When did I ever mix them up?
Rewind. Reset the tape. Oh my gosh, Clinton. You literally thought that Bad Bunny was Benny Blanco.
I don't recall saying that.
It was on camera, so don't even be trying me.
On this camera?
It was on this camera. I'm not sure it was this phone, but it was on this podcast. It was this podcast, yes.
I don't know about that.
Yes, I specifically, because I always remember that. I always go back to that.
I cannot recall, but anywho, do you know what? We learn every day. There's no shame in our game over here.
Wow, I love how you
mix it,
switched it, spin out.
Yeah, because don't be ashamed of learning. That's how people remain down, you know, because they're too proud to learn. Like, don't be ashamed of learning. Learn something new.
What we need now is for you to have a tear.
You're not a serious person. No, I'll actually be great at PR. I think that's what it's given.
I know. I wonder how you would handle like Tiger Woods.
Oh well, that aside. Speaking of PR though, wireless is hanging in the air.
Bruh, I've been just seeing that. I've just been seeing that thing, and all I can say is like, to be honest, shame on you, UK.
Shame on you, UK. Why?
Yeah. What's it called? Like, to be honest, right? What's it called?
Wait, should we give our listeners a bit of backstory so they understand our thoughts and give you some context first? So basically, what happens?
You guys need content. Just like check your phones.
Yeah, but definitely check your phones, and you'll definitely get the.
But it's like currently.
No, currently it's just like literally every day I'm waking up and it's something.
And to be honest, I think it's shame on you, UK, because I'm not gonna lie. But what's it called?
Let's give the context. So, guys, what it is, wireless. That's like probably like one of our biggest festivals here in the UK, a music festival, and it was announced that Ye is going to be Kanye West. For those that know Kanye West, is going to be headlining the 3 days of wireless. So recently, this past week, you know, maybe by the time this episode comes out, things may have even changed, but by the time we're filming this episode, these past few days, every day, apparently sponsors have been dropping out because they're not in support of Kanye headlining the festival. Even the mayor of London apparently has come out to, you know, basically say that the town hall or whatever does not necessarily align with the festival's decisions, blah, blah, blah. Then apparently you've got people that are the government is threatening to not allow him into the country, like not giving him permission to enter the country.
And now he does not have permission to enter the country. So now wireless have to cancel the festival. And
are they actually cancelling the whole festival?
Yeah, they put it out. Yeah, they said they're refunding tickets.
Is it? Oh, the last thing I heard was what's it called? That the UK is threatening not to give him.
No, yeah,
allow him to.
That was the last thing, and then now the last thing that so far is that what's it called? They've come out and said that they're refunding because they're not allowing him entry in the UK. That's why I say shame on the UK, because what you've just shown is abuse of power, selective what's it called, outrage. And what's it called, selective sympathy. Because I'm not gonna lie, what does that tell us, right? oh, the minute someone says A, Y, and Z about the Jewish community, I'm not saying what he said was right. I don't agree with that. But all I'm saying is, why is it that because of that he's not allowed? Yet the people that be saying how many times some people be saying the N word, we allow how many?
You don't even blink an eye.
Oh, you guys don't even blink an eye. How many people perform at these festivals who have said worse thing about a different community, and you guys don't say anything? I haven't seen Pepsi and all that stuff come out and say that what's it called? Sorry, not Pepsi. PayPal as well. Yeah, Pepsi, I think. And they'll come out and say, "Oh, we're no longer supporting the a festival because this person said A, Y, and Z." But the minute someone says this about a certain other community, that's when we're like, "Nah, we're gonna stop you from entering the country." And now wireless people have now lost out on wireless, and also wireless has lost out of money. So, right, for people in the government feel like you should be fist bumping saying, yeah, we're showing you that that we don't tolerate abuse. I'm like, no, you're just showing that there's certain abuse you will tolerate and there's certain abuse you will not tolerate. And that's the reason why I can't mess with you people, because while all these mayors and all that stuff are coming out and saying, oh, it was say A, Y, and Z, I'm just like, okay. But when Trump was coming and he had said how many things about the Black community, the Latin community, you guys were all calm there, shaking hands, smiling, taking pics. So like, did it with the like, oh, we don't allow abuse, and also, right, that's the thing that's going to stop someone from being banned from the country. Then how comes Tommy Robinson keep coming back to the UK? And you guys be allowing him to have these peaceful protests and all that stuff. You guys don't say nothing. I haven't heard the mayor come out once. I haven't heard our prime minister come out once about that guy. But now Kanye West is coming. Now we're all shivering.
Wow, what a passionate that was.
Yeah, because like you people are like, you guys are like playing on my intelligence, all that stuff. You guys are here saying, we don't tolerate this. We support our community. We don't, and all that stuff. I'm just like, but when have you supported our community?
Answer.
Gosh, like you guys just giving me a headache. Oh,
I think maybe they feel they've done enough now with our jollof and tea.
Shut up. Like, no, you guys are irritating me because these are just PR stunts. All that stuff. What happened is the big men from huge corporations came out and you guys started shivering your boots and say, oh, we need to fix this now. You guys don't care, because if you did, it would be an overall thing.
Wow. No, honestly, I can't probably agree with everything you said, because what I am curious here with this whole thing is that, one, I'm not too shocked per se. It's not that I'm not too shocked, but like I'm not, now that it's unfolding, I'm not surprised. Like, but if it didn't happen, it wouldn't have crossed my mind that this could have been a possibility. But now that it is happening with Kanye, possibly not being allowed to come and perform here, I'm not too shocked considering, his past statements. But what I am curious about, considering this whole situation, is that what do these Jews have on this world? Because I don't think this is just a UK thing. I don't think this is the first time, such swiftness has come into play when it comes to them. And it's not to say, we are supporting any form of marginalization. No, I'm not saying that. But I have seen a pattern here of such swiftness when it comes to marginalizing this community. So it now makes me wonder, what do they have on this world that you lot cannot risk, oppressing them or offending them in any way, shape, or form? Because I have never seen such swiftness applied to any other community than them. Because there's so many times where somebody's cancelled instantly by making anti-Semitic comments. Instantly. So I wonder, why do we have such quickness for this community? That is really my question in all of it. Because if we can have, and it's not to say that this quickness is necessarily wrong. No,
but we're saying make an overall thing.
Let's level the playing field. Marginalization, or racism, should not be permitted, or should not be permitted when it comes to any community. If we want to be swift with this community, we should be swift with marginalizing every community. That is where things you know, like Whitney said, you're almost playing on our intelligence, because we have seen it time and time again when maybe people have marginalized our community, our black community, and okay, maybe the person will finally come out with an apology and everybody moves on. But apparently, this one, Kanye has come out with an apology. It is on record that Kanye has mental health issues, and you know that's after all. How many weeks ago were we having this discussion of this thing? Tourette's and the N words.
Exactly.
Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind until I started this.
And I didn't hear no mayor come out. I hear no prime minister come out.
Where were you lot? Where you lot just waiting for everything to simmer down and for us to sweep it under the rug and just move on to the next.
And now that movie is showing in Netflix. I didn't see Netflix going and having an outrage saying, "Oh, we're taking it down."
No, like where was this sweetness? But when it comes to this community, there is such, like, I've never seen people move so quick in my life.
That's why I say you guys keep playing with in our faces.
Like, no, I'm a bit. What is the word? I'm intrigued. That's more than anything. I'm intrigued by the way companies and, you know, government officials are moving when it comes to this whole situation. Because not as if, I get Kanye in the past has made offensive comments, not just to this community, even to his own community, to his own family, his own children, you know, and it's not okay any of the behavior, but he has had this pattern of these things, and the man has apologized. Not to say as if he has not apologized. He has apologized. He has it on record that he has mental health issues, and he did, you know, identify that. And like you said, if we can say okay, if we can Tourette's being a cause for saying the N words, why is it this one that has identified that I have a mental health issue, and this is probably the reason why I was making these, you know, outrageous statements? Why is it not okay for us to forgive this situation? I'm confused.
Yeah, maybe.
Make me understand. Like, I don't get, because one was against a black community, the other was against a Jewish community. Then one apologized, the other apologized.
So what is the message you're trying to send?
And one, the person is black, the other person is not black. So
make it make sense.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Like, whose faces are you not playing in? And the sad thing is that we're just gonna have to move on. That is probably going to be the case. See, like the wireless that has been going on for how many years now?
Exactly.
All of a sudden now they're having to cancel
a prominent black, you know.
No, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. And not to say that you know, I'm necessarily the biggest fan of going to wireless. I don't have anything against wireless, but just, you know, I've gone to wireless once. Have you gone to wireless before? Yeah, I've got wireless once, and my experience here, it was great and all, but it was not to be repeated again.
But I'm just saying, the people who pay their ticket were looking forward to probably like going to make a whole trip about this.
Yeah, there's a time for it.
Yeah,
like I had my time, and it's only right that other people have that opportunity, have that time. And we've spoken about it before that honestly, this London, not too much goes on, like festival wise. So these are the few options that people have, and now you lot have taken it away from them. Later, when people are out here doing things they should not be doing, you people will be wondering, why are they out here acting jobless? The job you people were about to give them, you have taken it from them. And it's not to okay any criminal behavior. All of you be.
Dude, if I was wireless, I would just be like, nah, maybe we start figuring out a different location. If you guys gonna be doing stuff like this, like what we now need to run through our artists with you.
No, it's actually wild. Yeah, they're literally policing them now.
Exactly.
That is wild, and that I actually was impressed with, because I think what made them decide that okay, we actually cannot move forward with this was down to logistics of it. If they don't give him a visa, he can't enter the country. That's it. Because if not, before that, I saw a statement before I came on this podcast of, like, I think the organizer of wireless, he came out to say that, you know, exactly what we're saying here. Like, we identified this man made you know, outrageous statements before. We do not agree with them. We do not support them. But he has apologized. He has identified mental health issues, and his music is played in the UK. So it's only right that somebody that we listen to on the radio in the UK should be able to come up with those songs on the radio.
Are you now going to like ban radio stations for playing his music? And then people have come out, like, you know, rappers have come out, celebrities have come out and said that you guys are basically policing the arts. And like, this festival is meant to be about music, and you guys have made it something bigger than what this thing is meant to represent.
No, it's just messed up in a lot of ways. It's really just, yeah. Okay, I don't know whether messed up is the right word to say, but like I'm just very intrigued by the whole situation. I think that's just what it is when it comes to me, because yeah, and honestly, another thing that I found shocking, I didn't realize the person behind the whole wireless thing is a mature white man.
Yeah.
I
Even
did not
when I found
realize
out, I
that.
was
When I
like,
saw that on the shade bar, I was like, oh, I didn't imagine this face connected to this.
even when I saw that, it was time ago when I saw that thing, I was like, oh,
This is the first time I'm
interesting.
seeing it. Very, very interesting. The people here that work behind the scenes here and capitalize off of our communities. Very interesting. Very interesting. When you see these things, just like, oh, okay, I didn't expect that. But
Yeah, imagine how much money they've now lost.
huh?
Imagine how much money they've lost, and also the vendors, how much they've lost.
Even people that are gonna work that is money they're losing out on. Like, all because of I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Like, UK, I don't know what you lot are playing at. Our own is let's be fair. Let's
Exactly.
be fair. But it also brings up the question of, you know, like, when are we ready to forgive? Because it's, but the things that
And
are we
also,
being
who are
hypocritical?
you? Who are you the one who like also? But speaking on to that, who
Yeah.
are you to say like what's it called? We don't tolerate, we don't forgive it. Like, yeah, I get it. You're the mayor and the prime minister, but you don't speak for all of us.
That's so true. And because yeah, I'm just thinking to myself like, when are we ready to forgive? You know, such situations. But I'm also thinking to myself like, are we being hypocritical in saying we should forgive? Because if it
No,
was
I'm not even
statements made
saying that
against us,
forgive.
would we be
I'm not even
willing
saying
to say let's
forgive.
forgive? Yeah.
I'm not even saying forgive. My issue is you're being selective. That is my main issue. You're being selective.
Yeah.
Or stuff. I'm not gonna. If I forgive, I don't expect the person next to me to forgive. That one of the wireless, you can pay for the ticket, or you don't, or you don't pay for the ticket. No, we're not being forced to
and
watch.
I believe they sold out, is it not?
Yes, we're not being forced to watch this. We're not being forced to go to the festival. Those who want to go and enjoy his music can go and enjoy his music. And also, those who want to go and forgive him should go and forgive him. And we shouldn't like what's it called like come at the people that want to forgive him, because I'm also seeing that like Don Lemon who went on a rant saying that the Kanye fans who went to his recent concerts, like what's called Kanye's homophobic, Kanye's this and that, and he was basically just saying that you guys are supporting someone that's this and that. And I'm just like, bruh, like we're kind of like we're judging them for forgiving and saying that we're gonna have, or saying that we're gonna have open mind, or saying that I forgive him for his statements. Like forgiveness is what's called, how I see it is like it's within one person, it's within yourself. It's not up to if the other person forgives, it's whether you are going to forgive them. So I'm never gonna judge someone for forgiving somebody or not forgiving somebody.
Yeah.
Because again, that's a feeling, that's an emotion.
Yeah.
We can't control someone's emotions.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think one key thing you said here is like it actually all comes back to choice. That is really the key thing of it. Or like, and people should be free to make their choices. It does not mean you have to agree with their choice, but everybody is entitled to a choice, or should be entitled to choices in this life. So yeah, exactly like this Kanye thing. Everybody that is going to be there has to choose to be there.
Yeah.
So why take away that choice from them?
Exactly.
Like we're literally not you lots are literally policing people's choices because of what? That's why I keep coming back to this question. What do these lot have against you lot? That is really my question.
It just sends a dangerous. It just presents a dangerous president, because you guys are abusing your power. You guys are picking and choosing when you're going to allow somebody in or not, because you guys will be like, oh, we don't really like them, and we can use this to stop them. But this person, like, he could have done the same thing, but we like him, so we're just gonna, allow him in.
No. Messy. It's messy. I don't even know what else to say, but sadly, wireless crew, it doesn't seem like it's happening for you lot this year.
I won't even blame you guys if you say this is the last time we're going to be in the UK. We're now moving somewhere else. I won't even blame you.
Yeah. Messy. But speaking of more PR controversy,
I'm speaking of Messi. Blessing CEO.
Wait, how were we about to say the same thing?
Do
you even know this girl? Do you know her?
Yeah, I know a bit about her. Honestly, I don't know her career. I don't know how she became the person she is.
Yeah, I hear her name. But every time I hear her name, it's associated with a lot of razness.
But I knew you were going to mention her just from the few sentences you said. I said the only person that could be that could be like, what's it called? That I could think of is her.
I was saying it lately.
She's the definition open a dictionary, you will see her face on Messi.
No, like I was hearing her name like a lot over the past few days. I was just like, what is going on with this guy? And normally, yeah, because I've heard her name with a lot of razness. I've just removed her from my mind. I've never known about her, but every time I've heard about her, it's associated with razness. So I just removed her from my mind. Then this one was now come up again. I was just like, what is going on this time round? Then to now come and hear about the whole situation of apparently, they're questioning whether she faked a cancer diagnosis.
Let me give you the context. Let me give you a summary of what's happened.
Okay, fill me in, because I don't know her like that.
Basically, homegirl called CEO. But I don't even know what she's the CEO of.
Yeah.
Because it definitely ain't no blessings.
Yeah.
So she's like she's like, what's it called? She's the okay, girl named CEO, right?
Yeah.
She went on social media and said, I have stage 4. That's how she started it, stage 4. At first we're like, stage 4 what? Stage 4 what? Throat? Limb? What is it? And then she says stage 4 cancer, and that she need that, what's called, she's accepting donations, and then you see her shaving her head on live and all that stuff. Then all of a sudden she gets the donations. I believe, is it 13 to 16 mil?
Okay.
I believe it's naira. I don't know if it's pounds or dollars. But it's 13, 16 mil, all that stuff. And then she then goes on social media and says, oh, there was miscommunication with the doctor. It's cancerous, but it may not be stage 4.
Oh, she came back to say this?
Yeah, she came back to say that. Then she also said, I'm not refunding anyone. So you got people saying they want their refund and calling the EFCC. Say about what's it called, scamming and all that stuff. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie. What's it called? You can attack me if you want, but I'm just like, you people know this woman's track record. These people, you guys that are donating, and people are the same people that will be saying you're broke. That what's it called? We can't afford fuel. We can't afford rice, and you guys are putting your little money to go send to this woman. So part of me is just like, you did this to yourself. Because I'm just like, this chick CEO, she's known for stunts like this. So when I saw this thing, and I was just like, and then the whole thing came after, like, she got the money. She's now saying that, oh, she's not sure and all that stuff. I'm just like, bruh, this was all for content. And you got, and what's good, you guys bought into
that
this.
Is the case. That is wild. That is the case. Because what I did see here was that apparently she put out a medical report.
The medical report was fake.
So that's the thing. So when did she put out this medical report?
It was a medical report, right? Yeah. But she changed it up.
Yeah, but so when did she put it out? In this timeline that you're giving me now, when did she put it out?
It was, I believe, before the funds were coming.
Before the funds were coming?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then now what's it called? So she apparently put out this medical report, and it's now been said that the medical report is fake. Like, both the hospital that supposedly, gave her this medical report, and the patient that actually is associated with this medical report have come out to say that, oh, that is all false, it's all a lie, and all.
And then I believe that's the reason why she came out saying the miscommunication.
Miscommunication how?
Exactly.
Like, who miscommunicated?
The doctors apparently miscommunicated
to her.
Yeah.
The whole guys, this is the thing with me. I don't have time for razness. I really don't have time for razness, because what is this?
Like, the most I can do is say give prayers, sorry.
Because what is this? Like, how twisted can you be to put that on yourself if that is the case? Like, that's why things like this here, it's hard for me to fathom. Like, why would you just wake up and start lying about such a thing?
Bro, are we surprised that what's it called? From what I've seen about this woman, she does the most extra. She will go in. Like, even when she goes in on people, she will cut them to their soul. So I'm not shocked that she did something like this.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I don't follow her, so I don't really know.
Dude, how I found out about her.
I'm just like, this whole situation is Raz.
How I found out about it is when she was I'm not sure if she's still dating the guy or when she's dating the guy, but the guy who allegedly set fire to his wife.
Oh
yes.
That's now I'm remembering where I've been hearing her name from. That is true.
And then she came, and then she came at the woman, like she was like blaming the woman and all that stuff, and like, what's it called? This woman's now dead, and you're still coming for her while she's dead.
I remember this. My friend.
So if she's willing to do that for someone who's dead, like, why would I not be shocked? Why would I not be surprised?
And like you said, people still went to that
exactly
all of this. Like, No, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you people. Those of you that are expecting your money, you're on your own. I will not deceive you to say you people should go and fight for your money. Because if you give anybody money, just let it go. Honestly, that's why
sometimes the fight ain't worth it.
I'm telling you, any money you want to give out, be ready to let it go. Don't give money and have it in the back of your mind or more. I have to wait for this money to come back before I move.
That's how you accidentally send money to a cousin and they stop responding to you.
Lol.
They stop answering your calls so you need that money back.
Lol. No comments. But like, yeah, those of you that are looking for money, just let it go. And
let it go.
Yeah, it's another thing about choice. Those of you that choose to follow such behavior, follow such people, follow such, I don't know, that people that their credibility is not certain. It's a choice. So if you want to follow that, engage with that, that's your business. But don't come and cry to the people when, somebody that has presented themselves to be a shifty person time and time again repeats the same action. So yeah, it's just, I don't even know. Yeah, that's my thoughts. I think I'm speaking more for the supporters and those that are claiming they've been defrauded. Just let it go. I'm so sorry. I get it's not easy to lose money.
Can't even keep up with their files. I think they're going to keep up with this.
No, but I can see it's getting a lot of attention. Apparently, she even did like some television interview. Medical doctors speaking to her about the whole situation, lawyers speaking to her about the whole situation. I'm just like, this is just.
You guys have given. Basically, she's gotten what she wants.
Yeah, I was about to say she's probably gotten what she wants. And things that in our crazy country, you will still have people supporting her.
Exactly.
She'll probably all the energy.
She'll probably get some brand deals.
I'm telling you, if care's not taken, the following is even going to increase. Like that's just how crazy that country is. So I'm not going to be shocked.
But not even that country. This is a lot of countries.
What she wants, because before today, you people have never heard me mention her name before. What's it concern me and such people? So yeah, this is just twisted behavior, and I don't really associate it with the twisted people. So making a day your day.
Yeah.
And they defrauded. Our condolences to your money. Don't worry, God will repay you back in plenty foods. Okay, that's what it is. In this life, whenever you're doing something with good intentions, don't stress yourself about it. Just let it go, leave it to God. So yeah, you should not worry about it. Leave her where she's at. But yeah, in other news, and that's our country, Nigeria.
BLord.
Who is that? Wait, why are you bringing all these Raz people to my attention?
I'm sorry, but he's one of our what's it called? Few Anambra business. He's one of our few Anambra, like what's it called? Bigs.
Bigs what?
Bigs. Like people like we recognize him outside of Anambra.
I don't know who BLord is. Who the heck is BLord?
Crypto.
Okay. Not ringing a bell.
But he's like a what's it called? A billionaire. What's it called? Like
BLord. Let me see.
BLord. I don't know why nobody told me that BLord is in jail.
He's in jail. Why is he in jail?
One word. Was it
fraud?
No.
419.
It's not actually. No. What's it called? Actually, it is. But what's it called? Is it one word or three right words? Okay, base. Very dark man.
What did you do now?
So basically,
oh God, these stories are bringing my attention. But yes.
But bro, what's it called? He's one of our few bigs from Anambra State.
I don't think he's one of the few.
Name some of the few bigs.
There's billionaires
that people knew outside of Anambra.
Obi Kubana for one.
I just said few. I'm not saying he's the only one.
Innocent Chukwumadem, Gabros Chukwumadem, they're Ibetu. They're bare billionaires.
So you're telling me outside people will notice them and be like, "Oh my gosh, it's him!"
People. Those of us that know money as per real money.
I'm not just talking about people that know money. I'm talking about people go out and interview these people outside of different countries.
Because those of us that have real money, we don't make too much noise. There's no need to make noise. And
you called Obi Kabana in that.
But that one is a separate entity.
That's what I'm saying. Bigs.
No, but Shami, I don't used to give people accolades just because they have money. You need to bring more to the table.
I'm just saying he's our few bigs. I won't be like, yeah. When we're saying like what's called
maybe your bigs.
When we're saying like what's it called? Yeah, like what's called good has come from Anambra. We've created
I do not ever think of that when it comes to this person. I don't know this person. I do not know this person.
I'm shocked that you do not know this person.
I'm not shocked because I just looked at the person. It's not the kind of people that I know.
Oh, you don't know the big boys.
See, yeah, guys. Let me give you guys a few tips here in this life, especially when you roll in Nigeria. In Nigeria, yeah, when you see, there's a way to identify those with real money, and those with, the money is like this. Okay.
Well, his money is not like this. His money is like this.
His is
not like this. His is like this.
No. So
this is like this.
I just saw tattoo. That's enough for me to know.
It's not this, Clinton. It is not this. It is this.
Those with real money, like I said, they don't used to make too much noise outside.
And yeah, you called Obi Kabana's name.
But I'm just saying, you're mentioning people that you said are known billionaires. These are the known billionaires. That's a separate conversation to those that I'm saying have, real money.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about people that are quiet.
Okay, but still, guys, you know what? Let me just give you guys the 411 on how to catch a 419 boy. See, a 419 boy, yeah, their outlook does not match up with their supposed account balance. They have dye in their hair. The dye is very, very evident. Their hair is shaped out of dye. 419 boy. When they go to party, they throw money in the air. They don't spray it with class. They throw it in the air. That's how you know 419 boy. 419 boys, like I said, they wear jeans. Anywhere they go to, they wear jeans. 419 boy. 419 boys, anywhere they go, they're wearing loud designers. If they do wear designers, it is loud designers. So these are the ways you lot get to know 419 boys. Once you see them, once you clock them, at least I've warned you. Whatever you do with that information, that's your business. But that's how you know people that the money came in sharp. But yeah, that's all I have to say about it. But it's not to say this BLord is one of them, or I don't know him.
Not this.
I don't know him. This. Honestly, I don't have too much to say. It's just that I don't know him.
But all I was okay. But anyway, this is how it basically started, right? So VDM came and has been basically going on. What I say, a rant? But just been going on social media saying that BLord has been exploiting his consumers. He's committing fraud and all that. Fraud and all that stuff. And then a few days or months later, VDM comes back and says that BLord is trying to trademark his movement. Rattel.
Another thing I don't know about.
I hope I was saying it correctly, Rattel. But what's the going? And then in retaliation, VDM says, I'm going to trademark BLords, the Tao BLord and that stuff. So then all of a sudden now, April 1st, which I don't know, I found that very strange when you arrest them on the first day of the month. It makes me think that you guys really planned this thing. They all do it on the first day. So BLord gets arrested, and he's arrested for basically forgery and trying to use VDM's identity.
How?
That's what, even me, I'm trying to figure that thing out. How was he meant? Basically, but from what I'm seeing, he was using his name on contracts to get some commercial.
I don't get it. Why would he do that? Do they know each other?
What do you mean? Do they know each other?
Are they friends?
Not friends. Didn't you just not hear the beef?
So why would he be forging his signature? Like, why would he do that? Why would he forge?
I don't know what they're telling us. All that stuff. From what I'm hearing, right? He was using his identity, forging his signature, so for like contracts and all that stuff. I don't know what type of contracts it is or that stuff. They use VDMs and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Maybe the people wanted VDM, and he signed it saying, yeah, VDM will show up, and he used VDM's stuff and stuff. Well, now he's was arrested April 1st, and he's still in jail. And people have been saying, right, the fact that he's in jail for theft, identity theft. Some people just like, is this VDM using his political connections to get him arrested? Because even though I was wondering, do you put them in jail like that for that long?
Who? So he's in jail for how long?
He's been in jail from April 1st, waiting for his trial. I'm just like, do you actually put them there? Like, shouldn't he have gotten bail by now?
I don't really know too much about the Nigerian law
system. But what people have been saying is that VDM used his political connections to get him arrested and all that stuff and put him into jail and all that stuff. And a part of me is just like, but isn't VDM, from what I'm hearing, an activist and all that stuff? So the fact that he's doing that, that does not give me activist vibes. And that stuff. But yes, God, I will keep you alert on the story.
No, thank you.
Because anyway, our number brother, riding for you. Free BLord.
The whole situation sounds very raz.
Don't you want to support your fellow Anambra brother?
The whole situation sounds very raz. I don't really do raz.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about Blessing CEO.
You're the one that really brought it to attention.
Don't even lie, because you're about to say it before I
was contemplating whether to bring it up or not, because I actually have nothing to say about the whole situation. It's very raz. Like, razness I'm very allergic to razness. God forbid. Very raz. Because
you can't choose your family.
I don't roll with raz people. Excuse me. Even if they're raz, when you're around me, I will package you so you will not look raz.
Just one word, Gucci shirt.
No, that can't roll with me. No. there's a reason it got to him at the end of the day. God knows what he's doing. So yeah, Rasness, I'm absolutely allergic because why? Like sometimes when you hear stories, it's like why? How do people find yourself in each other's mix? Like when you see Rasness, you should not be attempting to get close to that. Just leave that where it's at. So yeah, I don't know. This whole situation is Raz, and
But free BLord.
Okay, you say so. But the whole situation is Raz. So yeah, it's actually thrown me off. What else do we have going on in the world? Actually, oh gosh, not the Razness. I don't do that.
Do you want a tissue?
I'm so irritated, man. I'm so irritated. But yeah, what the heck is this manosphere business? Do you know?
What?
Manosphere.
Manosphere.
Yeah.
Expand.
I don't know. I need to actually look up on it.
Dude, how can you a topic you even know about?
No, because I just remembered it now. I have it written down in my notes. Manosphere. I need to read up on it because I've been seeing like a few people talking about it. And I was seeing it more and more. I'm just at first I was like, wow, too many people are talking about it. I'm not going to bother myself talking about it. But now that I'm seeing it more and more, I'm intrigued. Like, what is Manosphere? Because I feel like we just came out of this whole incel business, and now apparently we've got this whole new thing arising, Manosphere. Like, what is Manosphere?
So guys, you just
let's quickly check it out. What is Manosphere?
You just brought it up and you didn't even like.
No, because maybe you would know and fill me in.
Bruh.
I feel like these are the kind of things you read up on. What is Manosphere?
What is
So apparently, the Manosphere is a varied collection of websites, blogs, and online forums promoting masculinity, misogyny, and
opposition to feminism. I watched the Netflix series about it. I was seeing it. I even saw like Netflix series about it. Yeah. It's the Red Pill.
Eh?
The Red Pill Society thing.
What's the Red Pill Society? What is that? Why are they taking pills?
It's not only taking pills, but it's like I thought you'd be better. You probably should have better knowledge of these things.
But I don't even know misogynistic men. This is why I don't know such things.
Yeah, I watched the Netflix series. It was short and sweet. That's how I can say it.
Short and sweet. Okay, what happens?
No, it's basically just people who are part of this red pill thing. They're like the Andrew Tates.
Yes, I was about to say, like, I feel like we've acknowledged these people. So
yeah, but I think it's because there's.
So are they a different? That's what I'm curious about.
No. I think it's because of the rise of them. That's why he did this documentary.
Who did it?
Lewis.
Lewis who? Capaldi?
No. What's it called? You know him.
What? I don't know him.
Because he's done documentaries.
And he's associated with the Red Pill people.
No, he's not. He just did a documentary on them. Okay. Especially with the whole adolescent TV series.
Yeah.
Mini series that happened and that stuff.
Yeah.
Which highlighted the rise of these.
I thought all of that was all this incel business. I was just like, we have addressed this thing now. Why are we addressing something else?
No, but we didn't really get documentary about this, and it was quite interesting because we got to see bits of their lives because you could tell these people were like hiding stuff because they didn't want to like when they want to do something, they would move away from the camera, or they would do something to distract the person.
When they want to do something like what? Beat a woman?
There was actually one where they were beating a man.
Beating a man? Why?
Beating a man because he was, I believe, a predator.
Who was beating him?
One of the guys in his group were just beating him.
Because he's a predator of what? Small girls?
Yeah, of children, I guess.
So is that necessarily bad?
Yeah, but they want to show it on camera, so they like basically said, "Oh, we'll be back," and then went to go meet him and all that stuff. And then so stuff like that. But what
makes that necessarily bad?
Oh my gosh, dude! I'm not saying it's necessarily bad, but like we don't. Well, would you really be saying what's good?
I'm not promoting violence.
I was about to say like, should we really be saying that what's good? Like we should take justice into our own hands.
No, I'm not saying that, but it's just that. With what I've read here, I expect it to be more of like, oppression towards women and things like that.
To be honest,
but what you're telling me, it doesn't necessarily sound like that.
It seemed like they were like, they feel that, but they didn't want to say too much.
So what were they saying?
In the documentary, like, they were using like sly language in a way.
And they were saying what though? So what is this documentary about?
It's basically about these red pill people and
so they take red pills?
They don't take red pills. What's what they're called? The people that are just these what's it called? Basically,
misogynistic
and all that stuff. But basically, when I was watching this documentary, a lot of people were like giving credit for this documentary, but I felt like they were like hiding a lot of stuff. I don't blame Lewis.
No,
I think they were the ones because they didn't want to I don't know, come off a certain way, or they don't want to do anything that could get them arrested. Like this one guy called, I believe he's Husky TikToky something. I'm butchering the guy's name. But anyway, right, he fled to Dubai because he was involved in a car accident and there was a warrant for his arrest. So he fled to Dubai and all that stuff. But now what's it called? I think he's fine because I've recently read about he's not getting jail time or stuff. But anyways, he's in Dubai and he's like, he's very popular on TikTok and all those social media, and he's very popular for just like, you know, basically downgrading women and all that stuff. And then in this interview, you see his mum, and his mum's like, "Oh no, I don't like what he says and all that stuff, but he's his own man." And then when the Lewis was trying to like come at him, like, you know, get to the depths, you see the mum like saying, "Oh, why are you asking me questions like that? You're asking questions because you want a reaction. You want to do something good for your documentary and stuff." And the mum and the guy both got mad at him and just saying like, just leave. And I was just like, to me, it was like, when I saw that scene particularly, I was like, you know what he's doing is wrong. You know what he's doing is wrong, but you're trying to like, you know, protect him, all that stuff, or just not justify his behavior, but you just don't want people to like it to be brought up, because from what I see, she seems like a woman who's irritated and upset that this is associated with her son, and she doesn't want to like think about it
out there.
Yeah, she doesn't want to think about it, so she doesn't like the idea when people bring it up. That's the vibe that she's giving. And there's this other guy who, what's it called? He has a very popular podcast. I remember someone was telling me about his podcast, and his girlfriend, he's in a polygamous relationship, but how the relationship is that he can be with any woman, but she can't. She can't be with any person but him. And the Lewis was basically asking her like, do you want to get married? Do you want him to just be with him? Do you just want him to be with do you want him just to have you and him not see other people? And you can see the girl, she was like upset, like you could tell that this girl, like, you know, she wants the whole white picket fence and all that stuff, and she was trying to tell herself that no, this is fine, this is okay. And then the Lewis keep coming out and saying, like, where do you see yourself in the future and stuff? And then all you see like in like a few episodes later, the girl is no longer on the show. And then the guy say, "Oh, I did that to protect her because you know, I don't involve her in these situations and all that stuff." But then Lewis was like, "But you have her on your podcast, so clearly you bring her along." Yeah. But he just kept pushing back on that stuff. Then this other guy who is known for basically catching predators. Yeah. But basically what he'll do, he'll just like, you know, catch them and then, you know, so basically he's catching them, using social media to get them, bring them to a location, and then he puts them on social media and calls them out. And that's what he's like known for. So people on the street will be like, because at one point the guy was speaking to the Lewis, and then someone from the pub was like, "Is he a predator?" And then he's like, "No." So, Clinton, are you paying attention?
No, I'm reading up on it as you're talking about it, because I'm trying to understand this. Because I'm trying to like understand like what is the difference between manosphere and incel? Because why are we having this conversation again? Because I feel like, yes, we did. I feel like we had that whole phase where that, you know, those weird men were being identified more and more in public. Then we now had what's the name of that Netflix thing? That Netflix thing about that boy, adolescence. Yeah. So I feel like we had that.
Have we really had a documentary about these things?
But the thing is that, yeah, I personally, as we're talking about this, I probably am not going to watch it. I don't watch weirdos.
I get what you mean, but this has been something that people have actually talked about, and people said it's interesting to like know and stuff. Because this other guy, who's a father, he's a husband and stuff, and he sees other women. His wife knows about it, and he will tell his wife like, "Yeah, I'm going on a date with this woman, and we're probably going to have sex and all that stuff." And then, you know, the next day he comes home, and and she's fine with that. And then Lewis was basically asking her like, how are you fine with this? How do you see this as normal? It's like,
the man cheats on her.
She doesn't see it as that. That's the thing. They have an understanding, and you know, she said her role is to be a mum, to be a wife, to cook, to clean, to look after the home. That's her job. And then his is to be the earner and all that stuff. So they have an understanding basically. And I think Lewis was just really trying to understand how he's allowed to do that, but she's not allowed to do that. And then so it was so I never really got full understanding for this documentary, not because of Lewis. It was because the people that he was interviewing were hesitant or hiding stuff. They couldn't be fully truthful.
Transparent.
Yeah.
Okay. Because what I'm reading here is that basically, at least no communities that can see this. So basically, manosphere is like an umbrella term for all these, misogynistic communities. So I think incel now falls underneath this manosphere. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from this whole situation. So, and it's also like this article that I'm reading from the UN is talking about like different terms that you can look out for that can indicate to you that these people are part of this manosphere people and other ones. But yeah, and apparently they also have black pill people as well.
Yeah.
They've got red pill, blue pill, like wild. Like I'm not gonna lie to you,
don't keep up with all these pills.
No, because I do remember the first time I started to see this conversation about all this incel business. I think it was associated with this weird people that you were talking about previously, and I just don't associate with weirdness. I see weirdness, I move away from it. I don't engage. My algorithm like probably catches up that I'm not engaging with this. Don't bring it my way. So because of that, it's almost a thing of like outside. Like I'm aware of these things, but I'm just like that's not me. So I don't have any business with this kind of content, that kind of thing. Then adolescence, I feel like that definitely made me to face the conversation and really identify. Because for a while I was hearing about incel, but I didn't know what it was. I even thought like, wow, it's just like a playground joke or something like that. I didn't know what it was. It was only like when I watched that adolescence, I was like, oh, this is what they're talking about when it comes to incel. I was really like disturbed, like, wow, this is actually sad. It's messed up that we have this going on in the world. So yeah, it's really important to have like shows like that, documentaries like this that you're mentioning, because it educates at the end of the day and makes you aware that not everybody's the same. And yeah, it's just we've got messed up people in this world, man. Absolutely messed up people. And people sadly need to be careful. They really just need to be careful. Because yeah, it's wild. It's wild. So yeah, I think it was probably this whole documentary that Shabi came out recently.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's what spurred up this whole conversation again. Because just like, why is this coming up all over again? I was just seeing a number of people talking about it. So yeah, I was intrigued. But okay. But I cannot promise you guys I'm going to watch it.
I'm about to say, I love how you're intrigued, but you said, oh, I'm not.
Because I don't engage with weirdness. Like because it's like it doesn't relate to me. I'm just like, this ain't my business. I like to engage with things that I can aspire to. So yeah, I probably am not going to watch
this. You do not aspire to this.
Definitely. Yeah, I can never aspire for such. So it's like, why should I waste my time engaging with such? It's just I know the behavior is wrong. So yeah, because you watch these things, you become annoyed and frustrated. But it's definitely serving its purpose. So right on to the people behind it. But yeah, this is the power of conversation. You learn something new. Honestly, I feel like this conversation has been about learning new things.
Besides this, what else have you learned?
When you're trying to come for me about Benny Blanco, like I identified, yeah, even if I did say that, I learned something new. So yeah, you'll be learning something new every day, and that's great. But
do you know the top 5 Nigerian artists exporting African music?
Exporting. What do you mean by exporting? How can they export African music as a Nigerian artist? How?
They're bringing it to across a wider audience, like the UK, USA, Asia.
I wouldn't use the word exporting. You know what I mean? Exporting is like to send something across. Okay, maybe exporting is the right word.
As you were saying, did you just?
Because I was about to define. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now.
I'm not saying importing.
I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. But okay, top 5 artists. Right, Nigerian artists, Abby.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say Rema.
Yep.
Ashake.
Correct.
Burna Boy.
Yep.
I'm tempted to say Thames.
Nope.
Ira.
Yep.
Davido.
Nope.
It's not Wizkid.
Yep.
It's Wizkid. Wow.
Wizkid has a huge fan base. Like people will wait for his music.
I know he does, but it's just giving a lot of these artists there on the same kind of vibe. they appeal to a global audience.
Whiskey does as well.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A lot of these artists in this top
Yeah,
five,
it's
they appeal
sporting
to
now.
a global audience, so I get it.
But I'm not gonna lie,
they're kind of on a similar vibe right now.
But I was shocked, right, that David Duo wasn't here. I was really shocked. I was like, because I looked at it again, I was like, where's David?
Yeah.
And I didn't see him. So I was like shocked. I was like, huh?
Please don't allow Wizkid FC hear this.
Because people be saying big three, and you know who they mention for big three, and at most they'll say big four and include
I'm not shocked.
I was shocked. I was just like, huh? Because even like, you guys know me, I'm an Arya Star lover.
Yeah.
But I would have thought David would come before.
Well, Arya Star was there.
Yeah.
And Thames is not.
No, Thames is not there.
Okay. I'm not shocked.
Even that
I've been seeing these headlines before saying that these lot are pulling in numbers globally, so I'm not too shocked. And I just thought it comes back to this thing. I think it's one thing to appeal to a global audience. And it's not to say these other people are not appealing to a global audience, but I feel like these people, their music is easier to make
swallow.
Not necessarily swallow, but it's easier to make it like transcend like the radio waves abroad because of their music. You know, sometimes, say for example now, like my good brother David, you know, you can tell.
Yelling. Is it his yelling that stops them?
You're not serious. No, but like, you know, like we have our Nigerian artists that you can tell that their beats, the tonality, everything is Nigerian. You get, and we have these lot that are probably their music. It's not just necessarily limited to maybe Nigerian beats, Nigerian tonality, that kind of thing. They can tap into sounds from that other countries can resonate with and receive. So I'm not too shocked. That's just where it is.
I am still shocked that he's not included. Like I thought it'd be before Ari, and that doesn't mean I'm not hating Ari because I'm an Ari stan. But I was just shocked. Even Thames.
Yeah, Thames. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Thames was in the top 5, but it's just not. Yeah, because I feel Thames appeals to a global audience. Like I'm not too shocked. They appeal to a global audience. It's even Wizkid. I'm shocked that I'm not gonna like.
No, I'm not shocked. Wizkid. Nah,
I'm not. I'm shocked. But
people know Wizkid before they even know Afrobeats.
I know. I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked because maybe just because right now you lot know I'm not too, invested in the current Wizkid. So maybe based off of personal preference.
Yeah.
But globally, I see it. So I'm not too shocked.
Good. Oh my god, do you know what also I found that was like really intriguing?
What's that?
Where you should be by the age of 29.
What an odd number.
I know, even me, I thought that as well. What's it called? But at the age of 29, you should have an international passport, at least an iPhone 16 Pro, a national ID.
Please, by the time I'm 29, get iPhone 16 Pro will be how many years behind? So please stop lowering my standards. I beg.
A national ID, a $1 bank account.
I have a pound bank account, so please, pounds, dollars, where are we going with
pounds
this?
are higher than dollars right now, so
accomplished.
Traveled to at least 3 countries.
Let me not start.
That's why I looked at you.
Let me not start.
A driving license.
Is this for Nigerians?
Huh?
Is this for Nigerians?
I believe yes, for Nigerians. Yeah,
making sense.
And you say I put them at a low standard.
I don't put them at a low standard, but it's just that these are harder to attain when you're based in Nigeria. I think it's more easily accessible to those of us that are abroad, so it makes sense.
A driver's license, at least 2 cars, a minimal monthly income of 10 million naira, a house of your. Why are you giving that?
In Nigeria, how many of them are at 29 that have a minimum income of 20? Sorry, how much? 10 million naira.
10 million naira monthly.
You guys should let us know where it is, Sha. If it's happening, let us know. It's good to be informed.
Why you about to go there?
Who knows? So 10 million, that's 5k, £5,000.
£5,000 a month, that's nice.
Or just under £5,000 a month. If that money is there, let me know. Let me know. You guys may be seeing me there tomorrow. So let me know where people are getting that money from. Because that is what am I doing here? I'm saying, what am I doing here? Let me know where that money is coming from. I'll be there. Yay. 10 million naira a month.
Drop where the money is at.
I said, when the money is at, I'm there.
Where the money is at.
That's where me, I reside. So, oh wow, if that is happening, people should let us know where that is happening.
We're foreigners. I don't allow that.
I'm not a foreigner. I've got a Nigerian passport. So let me know where that's happening. You people know. I am one of you.
Hasn't it expired?
That's not the point. That's not the point. It can be renewed.
A house of your own.
Okay.
at least 10k followers on social media.
No, you've lost me there. No, you've actually lost me there. Like, what are you doing with 10k followers, guys? Yeah, if social media is not your job, yeah, what are you doing with 10k social media followers? What? How does that measure your accomplishments at 29?
Yeah, true.
No, but that's the problem with Nigeria. Nigeria is actually, sadly, there are people that think like this. They're so fixated on, material stuff, so fixated on perception, social media. Yeah. What is your business with 10k followers?
But I think that's how we are. Even like just going to events. I think that's how people are able to say, "Yep, this is how we are."
You're not serious. Like before I started, all this media thing that I do, I had no interest in having a large following on social media. Or I had no interest on necessarily having a social media presence. I would have just been a private kind of person. I was even a bit shy. So I don't see why I would now use followers as a measure
of my
success if this was not my work. Do you get? I just don't get it. Because after there are people out there with that following. And their account is 5 naira.
I could be making 10k. Mm-hmm. I could be making 10,000 now.
10,000 what? Is that a cost?
10,000 million naira.
Please correct that currency. Mm-hmm. At least if you can make it 10k pounds a month, now what are you doing with 10?
Why do I need the 10k followers?
Like, please, people should really think about what you're saying before you be talking. Because go and ask somebody that has 10,000 pounds in their month. Sorry, 10,000 pounds in their account a month, whether they're losing sleep about 10,000 followers. Go and ask them. I'm not serious. Go and ask them because me, I will not be losing sleep over such.
Facts. I'm not going to lose sleep over my followers.
Imagine the cheek. Please, let's get our priorities straight, I beg. But it's nothing shocking. That's our country. That one is a big problem. Priorities.
Yeah. I'm surprised the person didn't say anything about like marriage or education.
I think those ones go without saying at this point.
By come on, stop. By 29. 29, I feel
when it comes to our culture, I just think it goes without saying that these things are expected. It does not mean we must succumb to the expectation, but it's just we know the expectations that these parents have.
Look, if you tick all these boxes, don't even worry about the rest. You've done it.
No, but these are great accomplishments, especially for people that are based in Nigeria. We know Nigeria, you got to work hard to attain these things. So,
facts.
Yeah, congratulations to those that have attained these things so far. And for those of you that have not, there's a life ahead of you. As far as you're alive, it's another opportunity to grow. So don't worry yourselves. Don't stress. Just take each day as it comes. Don't be comparing yourself to anybody. So yeah, that is my advice. But
do you see the whole what's it called?
You've been seeing a lot of things though. What's going on now?
I've really just been like obsessed with algorithms and analytics.
What happens?
How social media just does it. Like how Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, now known as X, just
you're reading your marketing
YouTube, how they just push the what's it called, certain videos, certain reels and that stuff, and how they do
you're really getting into this world. Love it. You need somebody.
I'm a bit obsessed. It's quite like I need to calm down because my activity on social media, I don't like it.
Lol.
But I just be seeing on my phone, you were on this for 6 hours collectively. I'm like, nah.
Fam, if I can get an hour on my phone a day, I'm like, oh wow, thank you Jesus. Because
6 hours, I'm just like, no, this will not be me. I will not be a social media head.
Lol.
But I'm just so into it, especially with AI.
Yeah, you keep talking about this AI.
Yeah, I'm just so into these things. Because I truly do believe AI is going to take most of our jobs. So I feel like we should be prepared and be trained and learn how to use this thing. And those who are not are at disadvantage, in my opinion.
No, how about, despite all my reservations towards AI, I definitely do feel like it has its benefits. My only reservation is what measures are in place to maybe.
Like, wouldn't you love an AI that just says
put limits?
That just says
to its capabilities. Yeah,
it's just like, Clinton, 10 a.m. Get up. Start posting. You have 2 reels, 2 posts. No, caption should be.
That's why I have my brain. My brain does that for me.
But sometimes they're checking the algorithm that's helping you.
So my brain will not tell me to wake up.
No, I'm talking about the caption. They'll be like, caption.
But that's what I'm saying. But this I'm talking about everything in balance. Yes, I can maybe look to AI to help me with, tracking algorithms, seeing how I can capitalize the algorithm. Yeah, but why would I be relying on AI to wake me up in the morning?
Same way
Before AI was I not waking up? After all, I'm alive, so I must have been waking up.
The same way, what's it called? Some people set a clock on their phone, and then they wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same way that they can use AI for that.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. But yeah, let's just have things in place because as we can, I feel like we're already seeing it. Yeah, that some people are becoming. AI can be dangerous. I think that's maybe.
It's hurting our environment.
If limits are not in place, that was even another aspect to it I had not even considered. But apparently, yes, hurting the environment. Then too, like if you don't have these limits in place, you have people that are just so reliant on this AI, and they're probably not making the best decisions for themselves.
Like someone asks AI, should I propose to her?
Yeah, exactly. Things like that.
But that person, to be honest, they weren't using the correct prompt. They were just being very generalized. What you should have done is list
all her qualities.
Not just the qualities, the relationship, the timeline of the relationship, the reason you are with her, the pros and cons, and then you create a a prompt saying you are a relationship therapist or relationship strategist, high skilled relationship strategist, and then and then you do that. You don't just say, should I propose? I like this girl, should I propose? That's not. People need to also understand prompts.
Maybe prompting. So people should go and ask their mommy and daddy who prompted them to go and get married.
They'll say their parents.
Okay, at least their parents were the AI, human beings. So with that being said, I think that brings us into our Oga approval for today. So yes, guys, Oga approval.
So you just cut me off another topic.
This is a great segue for my Oga approval. So I believe it's only the right time. The Lord has done it for me. So guys, Oga approval. That's an I, the Ogaoflondon, alongside my fellow Ogas, because we only roll with the Ogas. We deliberate on scenarios and pass our judgment as whether it gets our Oga approval or Oga rejection. So I feel like
rejection.
Calm down. Don't be too quick to reject.
I'm trying to be enthusiastic. Boo, rejection, yay, agree.
Yes, that's the vibe, that's the energy, we love it. So now, today's scenario is is it okay to reject a proposal because the person's proposal is not exactly how you asked them to propose?
Dude, that brings me to a segment. Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay to go half-tea on an engagement ring?
Rejection. Like, we don't even need to talk about that.
Someone was like, what's it called?
Absolute rejection. Who the heck?
Someone was like, red flags that I should have known at the start and will not allow in my next relationship.
Oh, wow. You allowed it. You actually allowed it. You heard about it. You processed it and said, let's go for it. Things are happening in this world, though.
Sometimes it's the desperation to get it down the aisle.
It's desperation, and you will live with that desperate decision that you've made. Thank God the person got out of it because you live to tell the tale. Thank God.
But the thing is, the person, right? How she got out of it is he dumped her on her birthday.
Praise God. See, in this life here.
Sometimes it's a blessing. It may hurt, but it's a blessing. It's a
blessing in this life. When I say when people used to cry over breakup, don't worry, just cry, let it all out.
That's the same way I feel like divorces. Divorces are sometimes a blessing. Sometimes it's a blessing.
Sometimes, but we're not aiming for that one. But see that boyfriend-girlfriend thing, when they break up with you, after you finish crying, go and say, thank you, my Lord. Thank you, my Lord. Because God has protected you. Okay? There's no point us wasting our time, wasting our energy, investing our emotions, investing our money into something that is not going to end well for us. So the quicker we can end this situation, the better. We will overcome, we will get through it, and we'll move on. So yeah, every time, even broken engagements, oh, what a beautiful testimony. What a beautiful testimony is a broken engagement. Because the way God has saved you, hey, that could have been a broken marriage. We'll be going to court up and down, fighting over assets, emotional turmoil. God forbid, there may even be children involved. God forbid. So when you have a broken engagement, cry, no problem. But afterwards, say, thank you, my Lord, my God has saved me. So yes, you people, that's like any relationship you're in, God. There's one prayer my friend used to pray here. I never said she be saying I'll be laughing, but I'm just like, you know what? This is actually a powerful prayer. But my friend used to say this prayer, and I'm putting people on. You know how you have Sierra's prayer? Me, I'm going to say the Oga prayer. The Oga prayer is here, Lord, if this situation I'm in is not for me, scatter it. Scatter it.
I've heard those prayers.
Yes, scatter it for me and let me live with ease. That is the vibe. That's, I'm telling you, up until that marriage date, that should be the prayer. Scatter it. And a lot of the time, it's good let the other person be the one to live. Because the problem is that when God is giving somebody a sign that this is not working, that person will still stay.
They won't answer.
Exactly. It is only when the other party says, I'm out, that's when they'll now open their eyes and be like, hey, whoa, we're not going forward anymore. So just keep praying, God, scatter it. He will do the next one. I'm telling you. He has not failed me yet. Anything that was not meant to happen for my friends, my family, it has not happened. I'm telling you. So just take on board. What's that? Why are you laughing? Yes, now. Why are you laughing?
Because I started thinking of some relationship with this family that was not.
I'm telling you.
That was not meant to happen. What happened?
Oh, I was not alive when those things happened. I was not able to pray. As of this my generation, I'm telling people now. Anyone that has scattered, just know God answered my prayers. I'm just like, thank you, Jesus.
So once I was heartbroken, like Clinton.
Yes, don't worry. I will take it on board. I will take the blame. I don't care. I prefer for you to be heartbroken than for you to be, broken in courts. God forbid. No. So I thank you, my Lord. But back to my scenario. Yes. Yes. Is it okay to reject a proposal because the person did not give you the proposal that you wanted? Because this basically the reference is a Nigerian movie that I was watching recently, and basically what happened was there's this couple. Please,
Nigerian movie.
Leave me alone. I beg. Don't bring this to the public. I beg.
Bimbo!
This is even your girl. You're the one that used to rape
I know.
her.
That's why I'm so hurt by this. Bimbo, you have been my girl for some time, bruv. Like, I've been putting people on you. On your YouTube page, only for you to disgrace me with that movie, Mirrors and Reflection.
Yeah. Bimbo, the people were not impressed with
I was so upset because we've been waiting for you to release the movie. You've told us how hard it is to be able to get this movie released, only for you to give me that shambolic movie.
Shambolic is back again.
Shambolic movie.
I love the movie, but I feel like it's not just her movie. I think this is a thing that Nigerian movie people have an issue with and it's your endings. It's the way they end their movie. Because the movie it was going well. It was just the ending.
It was towards the ending.
They don't used to wrap up the story well.
How are you telling me?
It's just like Monica. That's why we are thanking God for Monica too.
Even at Monica, we don't even need it. I think it was a good ending.
Yeah, not
everything. You must not see the whole glow up. You can just see, she's about to have a glow up and be fine. You are rested. You're relaxed. She's not going to be suffering anymore. She's going to Canada. We should be fine. Wrap it up. What people say, part two. You people
But yeah, Nigerian movies, they definitely need to probably look more into how they end their stories, because a lot of the time the ending is so underwhelming. I watched one movie yesterday. I was almost about to throw it to the television. I'm like, is this why you wasted my time? I watched 1 hour of this movie. You see the way the movie ended there. Nothing was answered. We even ended the movie with a question. I'm like, are you people stupid?
No,
are you people stupid? Like, what are you people? Did you just waste my time?
Wasted 2 hours of my life.
We ended the movie with a question. I was just like, what's... Thank God, I didn't rate the movie from the beginning. It was just background noise. But by the end, I was just like... And that's the problem with these people here. They start off well. You now do one bad thing. Like, you release one bad movie. And that's it for me. I'm not returning again.
It couldn't deter me. Bimbo, I'm not hesitant to watch your movies. Because, tell me why, right? You basically caused the spoiler alert. You basically caused the death of your twin sister. You then decide, let me go be her so she can get, her promotion, even though she's not actually going to get a promotion because she's dead. So then I'm going to play her, make the person who likes her still think I'm alive and make him fall in love with me, even though I'm not really the person that he thinks I am. I'm not really the person that he loves. Let me still make him fall in love with me.
Do you know what? Maybe she's trying to have a part 2,
Let me then get my... I don't want part. I'm not going to watch it.
The story is not over.
I'm not going to watch it. And then you get the promotion, and you still don't tell anybody that your sister's dead. So no one's able to actually grieve the loss besides you, your mother, and her best friend, who only found out after she figured it out. So if she had not figured it out, she would still be there probably playing besties with her, thinking that, oh, I still have my bestie, I still have the godmother of my children's godmother with me. So I'm just like, nah. It was a disgrace to the people who have died, and it was also horrible for the profession of lawyers. Because tell me why you were testifying and that prosecution wasn't there standing up say objection, my lord, she testifying.
Okay, I think we have just run through the whole story maybe for the people.
All I'm saying is the whole thing was, oh, let me get this promotion and then let me dip. But then you're leaving it there. Then you get the promotion and just like, oh, I'm going to come back. If you still want me, if you still want me after my break, I'll be happy to come back. So you're still going to be playing your dead sister. You're still going to make that guy, Femi, still think that you are the twin sister and still make him fall in love with you. You're just playing with people's emotions. And the worst part is this girl people have not been able to grieve this girl. The only person that'll be dropping flowers at her burial is you, her mum, and the best friend. Nobody else. How is that right for your twin? The twin that you say you love.
I can see she plays with your emotions. Though my apologies on her behalf. But back to our scenario at hand. Does it get an Oga approval or Oga rejection?
What was the story? You tell me the story.
Because you have taken us into a whole other story. But basically, what it was here, this Nigerian movie here, we had this couple here, and basically the man was proposing and he didn't kneel down. And this girl specifically told him that she would want her man to kneel down to her when it's like he's proposing to her. And he went ahead to propose, but he didn't kneel down. So because of that, she said no. And I accept. I completely accept. That's okay. Because once
they didn't end relationship, you said no to proposal, right?
They said no to proposal and they kind of like they took a break, but that's not the point. But like I completely support, I agree. Because once you start dropping your standards, you will never stop dropping them. So ride on. Keep those standards where they're at, if not take them higher. So I completely accept. This is Oga approved.
That one and what's it called? That one is
reject that proposal.
That one is that's difficult for me because the problem is like maybe this guy like put a lot of effort in his proposal and he planned
but the one thing they asked you to do, you do not do it.
But the proposal, to me, the way this is the one time I'll be old school. The way I've seen proposals is it's not meant to be. It's not something that you're meant to anticipate or know. It's that the person who's going to propose is the person who's going to do all the planning, all that stuff. So when you're saying, "Oh, I want you to kneel down when you propose," it's just like it gives me ick vibes. Why are you telling me what you want for your proposal? Isn't this meant to be a surprise?
Because it's their moment as well. And my own is that.
So you're going to allow that one thing.
Yes. Yes.
Because he didn't kneel down. This is what I'm talking
about when people ignore signs.
Because he didn't kneel down.
It's a sign you don't listen. Huh? It's a sign you don't listen. You do not respect my feelings. You do not respect my opinions.
Men don't listen. Once I'm starting,
that is how we're going to continue. Don't generalize this. Thank God, my own must listen. That's what you should be saying. So don't be settling for people that don't listen. There are those that listen out there. So yes, I approve. That proposal.
Find me the ones that listen. Because I've not found one yet.
I listen. It's just that we can't get together. So yeah. I listen to shout to my wife. I will listen to you. Don't worry. Tell me how you want me to propose to you. I will give it to you because it's your moment, our moment. So,
you grossed me out.
It's an indication of what you're getting yourself.
No, I don't think what's called because how someone proposes that's going to set the standard for your whole relationship. Because what has the person been doing before that? How's the standard been before that proposal? Don't just allow one event to set the standard to say that's going to be the standards moving forward. Like, you don't even know, this guy could have been nervous, may have even forgotten all that stuff. It's like,
she told him in the moment, are you done? Are you going to slow down? And the person still did not.
Maybe he has a bad leg. Maybe he has an ACL.
The person did have a deep reason for it, but still though.
Like, I'm sorry, if I was the guy, I'd just be like, okay, because of it, I did, that's why you don't want to, like.
Yes.
So, if I was the guy, I'd be like, come out of here.
So
and then you go, like, what's it called? Guy, not everything's going to be perfect. Just because he doesn't tick this part of the box doesn't mean that he's now like it's a rejection. No, like, bro, I think you're being too what's it called, too specific. Being too.
Nah, you're not.
No, I think like calm down. Like, why? Okay, you kneel down. What about that?
Okay.
Like, I'm someone that what's it called, bro? I would not even care if someone proposed. The best way someone proposed to me is just saying conversation.
Okay.
Or like what's it called, paying my cereal.
Okay.
And I eat it like or like I'm asleep and then you put it there and I wake up and I see it, no big thing. But if you don't do that, I'm not gonna now say, oh no, because you didn't do it the way I wanted it.
Okay, but a man that is attentive, a man that listens, will find this clip and do as you have said.
What?
Everything you have just said, that is what they will have in mind to do. And that is an indication to that I'm getting the man that's going to listen to me.
But sometimes, right, there's times where like a girl's like, this is what I want, and the guy's like, you know what, I don't want to propose like that. This is what I want to propose. Because it's not just about you, it's also about me. So let's meet in the middle. It's not going to be just you.
Yeah, let's meet in the middle. Key point.
And maybe meet in the middle, maybe not be kneeling down. Bruh, and what's it called? This is 2026. Why are we kneeling for anybody?
Okay.
Aren't we out of the slave mentality?
No, not the slaves. With all of this being said, what is your judgment?
What's it called? Rejection.
Okay, and it gets my Oga approval. And that's why we're the Ogas. We don't all think the same. We have our different perspective of things. But you should definitely be an Oga, so get with it. With that being said, guys,
I was even saying my part for halfsies.
Halfsies. Oh yeah, what's your judgment on that?
Hey, you guys are both.
You better reject that. You better reject that. God forbid. Don't attract such things to your life. You better reject that fast. After the people that are getting $5 rings, do cut up your cloth according to your size and do. You get me? Are you telling me you're going to be having $2.50?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I do find those things. I do reject those things. Doing halfsy and also going to the place and picking at your ring.
No, that one I'm not too fast about that one. Yeah. Like I feel like if my girl is giving me signal, this is the ring that she wants. Like after this ring, you're going to be wearing.
Like you propose to her and then you guys then go pick out the ring. I'm not really into that thing.
Each to their own on that one. That one I'm not too fast. But going halfsies, respect yourself. Respect yourself. That is halfsy for the rest of your life.
Right, you can even just do tattoos.
Each to their own. Each to their own.
If you can't, do the whole ring thing.
Okay, each to their own. With that being said, guys, this
I'm actually going halfsies on a tattoo.
No, you're not serious.
That is just sad.
You're not serious at all. Okay. Are we ready to wrap this up? Yes, guys, this has been Puffpuffandteapodcast, your favorite podcast out there. Those of you listening to us on YouTube, watching us on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment, like, share, join in on the poll. Is it okay to reject a proposal because a person did not propose as you would like? Or is it okay to go halfsies on an engagement ring? Does it get your Oga approval or Oga rejection? Let us know your opinions. Those of us listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, ApplePods, rate this episode, comment, follow. We appreciate you guys all. You guys, we'll be back again next Monday, 5 p.m.
By the grace of God.
Amen. Amen. Jesu. And with that, we'll be
out.
No. Ijakajam.
Ijakajam.
And with that, we're out. Bye, guys.